bottom left sign is like doing. Are those like cricket players again? Like, are we in this hell again?
I gotta here. Let me look out of studio mode so I can see. Oh no, they might be. We might need some general cricket knowledge, which would make me very happy.
Well, a small girl was walking to the street on her place. Someone hit her in the back of the head, and she collapsed when she opened her eyes. Found that she locked up in the underground. There was no one around her. She should fly away from there before a kidnapper arrives. Help her escape from that place ASAP by using the objects around. Good luck.
Nice. Oh, here we are.
There it is.
Oh,
this sucks.
This is sultry. Listen to this. It's like some Stevie Ray Vaughan B-sides coming at you.
So this is a flash escape game. You click, you find objects, you put them in holes, you solve puzzles, and eventually you find the last puzzle and you win. Jolly escape.
Okay, yeah, so SomeGirl is experienced at these games. Bony, I don't know how much practiced he has done, but we were able to convince him to join the tournament, which is the important thing.
And Spice, I did hear you briefly.
Hello, I'm here. I've played this one.
Oh!
Played this one.
Boy.
How are they doing?
The hell's SomeGirl's thingy?
SomeGirl on SRL.
Okay, I'll bring up the multi-twitch.
Oh my gosh, that's the funniest thing ever that you've played this. That makes me so happy.
So this move's actually pretty quick, as silly as it is. There's a lot going on. SomeGirl and Bony both sorted the ice cream cones based off of number of colors on them. Bony's trying to brute force a left-right sequence, but you cannot brute force something if you don't have the clue for it, so unable to make any progress. And the players both know this, but they're testing because sometimes the clue is out in the open, and so it's possible to, like, the game, there's no lock on it basically, so it does then become brute forceable. So they're just kind of testing the waters.
By the way, what's Bony streaming at?
Bony.
Yeah,
Just Bony?
one word.
Oh, it's...
All right, we got a little zigzag. Bony's looking at. I thought that was a pick-upable item in there, but apparently it's a clue.
Yeah.
Probably cluing a color sequence. And this waveform, I cannot believe that was the answer. That sucks.
Wait, she got it! She actually got it so quick!
I know.
God damn. The clue for that one, it makes it seem like there's a lot more tiles than there should be.
Right.
Like,
It's bad.
You're expecting a gap between the vertical portions, but no, it's just fill everything up.
This is an incredibly fast race. This one's going really well for SomeGirl. You notice how many more items Bony still has in his inventory compared
Well, there are two different ones where you have to, like, collect a bunch, and it's 10 between the two sets, I think. Actually, it might even be 11.
I didn't even notice that those were pomegranates. I thought they were tomatoes.
Okay, big to small, right? So then, yeah, there we go. SomeGirl getting the color clue again. Bony solving it already. Purple soft.
Yeah, so the first screen has the names of people, so you need to... names and birthdays, I guess.
That's the
So
saddest.
you match that to
ever.
the sign.
If you work at Purple Soft, they'll let you be just sad for your photo. Oh, I see.
then
So
Sachin's like a word you enter somewhere, right there.
Yeah.
the 8th best Indian, according to polls,
Yeah.
national polls.
And you
World
need a
famous
lever for
cricket
that
player.
one where SomeGirl is, and that will stop it and give you the order of arrows for the puzzle.
Bony's entering this color sequence on the microwave. Is he brute forcing this? I can't quite tell. I think he is. He's given up on it. Oh no, he just, alright.
He just forgot.
My memory's not too good. I screenshot a lot of things, even if it's relatively simple. I just don't want to think about it.
That might be the last pomegranate.
SomeGirl's missing one. He's looking at a teapot puzzle.
First, the teapot solution is just out in the open somewhere, so it's not a terribly tough one to get done. But she has to put this weight onto that pink button you saw on the screen, one over from here.
Very intuitive.
Very, very intuitive. You can't just press buttons.
Getting hung up on clues that are...
Oh, and she puts on the wrong thing. but it works out. So these give the sequence left, right, right, left, left, right. And then those numbers go, somewhere.
I've been trying to think of a better strategy to memorize left-right sequences. Like, do I just memorize the lefts and then pick the numbers of, like, if the 1, 3rd, and 5th ones are left, do I remember 1, 3, 5? Is that easier? I don't know.
I just take a picture if you can.
There's the 6 pomegranate.
Stop the fan.
So these levers, there's always like a horizontal gray bar that you can kind of learn to recognize as where a lever goes. Right, yeah, like there at the bottom of that screen.
So that gives you the order that the directions have to go in. Which, of course, she's just destroying. Keep clicking. Yes. Okay. So yeah, the book
Click
has
through the
multiple
book.
pages.
Yep.
She almost didn't, and that would have been a really great way to not win.
Looks like Boney's a little tripped up on this waveform. I see what you were
I
saying.
don't blame him.
Yeah,
That sucks.
I lost
That's a
so
bad
much
plan.
time.
This reminds me of the screenshot I posted earlier where I got a clue that was an M and a W, and I had to put it into a 3x6 grid, and they
Oh
ended
my
up just
gosh.
both looking like H's.
Oh,
That's
wow.
it.
From SomeGirl. It's a high score. That's 14,000. We think the
Sub
formula
6
is
minutes.
500,000 divided by your time in seconds.
5 million,
So
yeah.
what is this girl? Yeah, she like nearly doubled my score of 7,700.
So that pretty cleanly is
I like that you've
half
kept
the
clean
time.
notes.
I didn't record any scores.
Yeah.
Again, I lost so much time on that waveform thing. It's just not at all intuitive.
Totally.
And Bony, I think, knows that's like the only thing he can progress on, but it's so bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that like this waveform it's like 3 tall, whereas on the sign like it pretty clearly looks like it's like
Fill the
2
middle.
different heights.
He just needs to fill the middle here.
Yeah. He says in race chat, I need more columns. It's so true. These grid puzzles are the ones that I find have the worst clues. Sometimes they're pretty obvious, sometimes they're very much not. I think some girl got a little bit lucky.
Yeah, some of them are pretty okay. Like they'll show like plus, minus, multiply, and divide symbols, and you'll be like, oh, I need to do some math stuff with it. But it turns out you have like a 3x3 grid you just need to draw the symbols into.
Yep, I ran into something like that. That didn't go well.
So one thing I wanted to point out is that we know of 3 different versions of Games 2 Jolly Games. The vast majority are this version, which we call V2. There we go, Boney got it. And where they have the inventory on the left side, and they tend to be a little bit more polished. The older ones have an inventory at the bottom, and then there are some even older than that, but there's only like 12 of them. So we'll see if we get them.
Oh man, I'm curious about those.
Okay, so
There's
what is
also
Bony
some newer
missing?
Unity ones if you go to their website. They tend to be a little less polished, and they're not in Flashpoint anyway, so they're not eligible to be picked for the tournament.
What is Boney missing, did you ask?
Yeah, like what puzzle does he have that he can solve? And actually, I'm thinking, I hope he doesn't do the thing that I do way too much, where you get a bunch of items and you use them, but then you don't scroll back up in your inventory.
Oh,
So
yep.
it's possible he has something above there that could help out.
I've definitely done that.
Yeah,
It's 4-digit numbers, not time for that.
Well, he's trying the same thing of guessing the number of leaves on each branch, but that is not what it is.
Did he do Sachin on the thing? That was this screen, right? I think he did.
Yeah, it looks like he did. Because that's towards the bottom left there. Bony, can you scroll up on your inventory? I truly think that's the only thing he has right now.
He doesn't feel close enough, and in the interest of keeping things moving, he's gone ahead and forfeited, so we'll just have to check the VOD to find out where he ended up.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to scroll up, and it kind of does a little bit, but like it will sometimes just leave items scrolled up off the top.
Yeah,
for sure.
if it won't scroll up if you've scrolled down and then you use all the items that you can see, it won't scroll back up.
Correct.
It's just, it's not. It's a Flash game. It's not the best, programming in the world. Especially when it's like, oh well, I've programmed this thing once, and I'm reusing it for a million games. They're not gonna exactly go back and worry about things being the most user-friendly.
Oh man, SomeGirl's audio. What is this?
It's just some music. Better than
sounds
what
like
the
some-
game plays, that's for sure.
Sounds like some Atelier games.
Is that the secret to winning? Is play.
Yeah, I know. I told her she wasn't allowed
Anime music?
to do music though. Or well, like she can now, but like she wanted to do it during the race, and I said no. We need some of that sweet game audio. Here we go. Now we know how many wins each.
Oh no, did Bony just cut stream?
It went black, but it's still live.
I'm realizing
So-
that these 2 out of 3, we're gonna need an SRL cop on point. Oh,
I
Reason
can
for
do that.
Princess's Sorrow? Has
SomeGirl can do that too, actually.
Has
Let me
SomeGirl
check
already
out
played this? I've definitely already played Reason for Princess's Sorrow.
Yeah, I heard that name the other night. Reason for Princess's Sorrow is a new point-and-click escape game from Game 2 Jolly Family. In a vast kingdom surrounded by natural beauty lives a princess who challenged the nature with her beautiful smile. God, reading is hard when it's not like
Welcome
grammar.
to GamestoJolly.com.
She is always active and cheerful. People around her get the same positive and happy vibe from her. Sadly, today she looked vexed. The reason for her sorrow is someone in the palace stole her diary and locked up somewhere in the palace. Their motive is unknown, but they succeeded in making the princess sad. Find the diary by collecting and relating the objects around the palace logically and give it to her. Bring back the gorgeous smile in her face once again. Good luck.
Logically.
We
Yeah,
gotta
just
change the
relate things logically.
Oh yeah, this one was actually raced before. There's a world record by Nico Jazz. 24 minutes. This could be a hard one.
Yeah, this one, if it's the one I'm thinking of, was crazy hard.
Oh no, I don't want to watch this then. I want to play it. So
Okay.
Alright.
good
Good
luck
luck.
commentating.
Thanks for joining us.
Later.
Spice Father, everyone.
I'm not 100% if this is the one I'm thinking of, but this might be the one Roar played that has a window.
Oh. Well, it looks totally different. I watched that one. I feel like this first screen looks nothing like that one.
Oh, did
But
I
it-
play this one? I might have played this. I don't know. They all run together.
How
It's
has
so hard to
everyone
say.
played these games? There's 1,600.
Well, this one because we liked the name so much, because it's called Reason for Princess's Sorrow.
That's literally not a bad title for a book.
I think it's a pretty bad title for an escape game. To be totally honest with you. I
Or
think,
maybe like a track title on a JRPG.
mm-hmm.
Right at home on the Chrono Cross soundtrack, for sure. All right,
And the
let's get
rock.
this race going.
Oh no, I know this was played, but I actually don't think I saw too many details about it, so... Immediately got some... The hardest thing... Oh, I know... Oh, is this the Ouija music? Oh, this might be the Ouija music. There's some music where in the background somebody just goes Ouija every once in a while, so we'll see if that's this one.
There it is. Yeah. I think Boney's, yeah, he's had this assembled in the wrong place, whereas SomeGirl has started with the base in the right place, so that's going to be a bit faster. Final swap, SomeGirl takes the lead.
Luigi! Yeah, there it is. So that's not us when you hear some weird faded voice. It's not someone yelling at me from the other room, the same thing over and over. Yeah, Shramble's pointing out something very important, that you move a mace over and then grab the rock that's behind it.
Because the rock will be superior for bashing.
And you just use it to break something. You absolutely could have used a mace for that.
You break the glass on the sensor? Wow.
This is a future castle. On ones like this, I can't actually date them because in Flashpoint it's not clear how like early or late they are. But games like this one, you could just tell when you've played a few of these, tend to have some bad pixel hunts. I have a feeling there might be somewhere they have to click that they're not expecting to click.
I mean, that's everyone. That's
some of them
if you're not, if it's not one of the ones where you're in like a house, and there's 4 screens all horizontally connected, that one is always super straightforward.
Right.
All the others, there's always a risk of some real BS.
I played one where it was like escape from the kitchen, and you had to count the drips on the sink.
Wow. It's pretty nasty. February 14th, Valentine's Day, was clued earlier. Well done.
That's why Princess is sorrow. She doesn't have a Valentine's.
Gets a color sequence. Probably a moment to screenshot that, and then here they go up and down.
SomeGirl
Boney's
tends not
seeing
to
this Valentine's Day clue now.
She has a very good memory.
That's true, yeah. What I interpreted to be a screenshot pause could have been just a moment to memorize. This bat is superior to the rock or the mace to bash open this barrel. It's a sequence of lefts and rights. That's a lot of lefts and rights. I'll be impressed if that was memory.
You can kind of feel them out because they have that bar. Oh wow, the sink! The close race.
Yeah, well, SomeGirl's a little bit ahead on Valentine's Day.
Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I think you could have read elephant when the steak was still in there. Because most of it was sticking out the back. I think you could have just turned it slightly.
Yeah, this person who's trying to escape really needs to learn to like step around objects and look at them from more than one exact angle.
Oh no. SomeGirl has... Oh, this is so close. 94658. Let's hope that you're not colorblind.
Oh boy. Is it possible that you need to know the colors? Like, are the colors important?
That's weird. What Bony found. Why is it showing you?
So he did this earlier. He walked up here and just put the numbers in directly below. Like, I don't know, maybe it's that dumb. And then it wasn't that dumb. There's something, I think they need to find a color clue somewhere else. Like, it'll be a square with 4 colors on it, and then the one number that has those 4 colors is in that position.
TPC is saying this is the worst clue in it. And if Nico Jazz got 24 minutes... I mean, this was early on. We raced this fairly early when we announced the tournament, but that's a long Games Too Jolly time.
Whoa, that's a solve for Bony.
Fantastic.
I don't know what he did, but he's got it. The number of colors in each number. Wow.
Oh.
Bony's got 4 out of 5 buttons. Oh no, 4 out of 4. No, coins. Nope, not coins. Nope. This sucks.
Nope. These games aren't as bad. I tend to call these silhouette locks, where you just have to put something that's that shape. There are other companies that are much more egregious and just like paste them in random spots on the screen and make them anything. Like severed heads.
Yeah, I've seen some Ninja Turtle heads. I mean, all kinds of severed heads, really.
Well, there was one where it was a Princess Necklace and Ghost Bungalow, where where you had to actually cut the head off of zombies and use them for a silhouette lock. So it was like a legitimately recently severed head.
Yeah, it wasn't like a symbol that looks like a thing. It was just actually the thing.
Oh, finally,
Some
the wait
girl.
for this thing. Been waiting. Oh, it doesn't even open it. There's just a button behind it. You could have just grabbed that any time.
That's the 5th
Oh
button.
no!
Gotta press them, see what it tells you.
This is a horrible clue.
Oh my god. Gotta be quick on your screenshot button. Unless you just need to count them. Because there's that 5-digit number they still need to enter.
Oh, and that's
So
the order
it
you
could
do
just
it
be
in.
like 7, 1, 3.
Yeah, 5, 3, 1, 7, 4.
That's my guess.
I think you're right.
So Bony is basically tied with SomeGirl, except he's got to figure out February 14.
The smiling hexagon. Oh, this is
That's
a
a
big
pentagon, my friend.
one. Was it?
Big mistake.
Nobody,
If you had to
nobody
do one of
noticed.
those ones where the number of sides on the shape clues the number,
I
you
know.
would be in trouble, sir.
Oh,
All right, we got
that's
a
a
color
happy
sequence.
dog. So for crumpled up paper, they always use the same piece of crumpled up paper that looks like a dog.
Oh, it does kind of look like a dog.
I thought it was a dog when I first saw it.
It's a real Emperor Gestel moment right there. All right, Neymar, here we go.
Oh, Boney's
That is-
got February 14th. He actually was kind of behind then.
Here we go. SomeGirl needs to get stuck on something. Bony can't catch up at this
The
point.
patented 4-knife clue. You'll never see this from anyone else, folks. Game's too jolly. They have the
I feel-
4-knife clue copyrighted.
I feel like they got most of the way through designing this one, and then they were like, wait, we didn't put a knife in it.
We didn't put
And they had
4
to do this.
knives in some sort of a contraption. Oh, the height puzzle. The dreaded height puzzle. Some call them
This is
level
classic.
puzzles. Luigi.
It's always a little misleading because you never know when the bottom counts as like a 0 or a 1 kind of thing. Usually not.
Yeah.
Usually it's not part of the puzzle.
Also, sometimes it's upside down. And they're showing
Yes.
you it upside down, and that is my least favorite.
Yeah. All right, we got some colors. Need something to clue those colors. Some girl backtracking for some kind of clue. Three out of
Well,
4
we still
dogs.
need one more happy puppy symbol.
Where's that hockey stick go? I love this. Thank you for making this.
If only I had actually made it, and these were all games of my creation.
My 1,600 games.
I made them all. One summer when I was bored.
Yeah, here's desperation. Use every item on everything that still isn't interactable.
Yeah. What is the reason for Princess's Sorrow? What her diary is missing,
The
correct?
diary.
Mm.
Yeah. Sometimes it actually helps to know the story because then you know, like, oh, this person standing here is not part of the puzzle. Like, they're
Right.
the person I give the final item, right?
That's such a funny point to make, but you are right. That the lore is actually sometimes quite relevant. Oh yeah, put the coin. Nice try. Like it's gonna be 3 puppies and a coin.
Shoutouts to Oshmir with the sub to the channel. A friend of mine, I think, dropped by to see me and is now very confused. This is a tournament of Flash escape games that are made somewhat poorly by the same company called Games Too Jolly, who are competing to escape from these escape games. Welcome.
This is
Some
the
girl is
first one.
stuck. And I don't know what even she's stuck on. She's got a hockey stick that needs to go somewhere, and I think that's it.
I think that's the clue. I think that hockey stick needs to do something before she does anything else.
And she's already tried to drag it like somewhere, so she's clicked on it. So it's not one where you need to like zoom in on the hockey stick and turn it over, and it's not that. It's got to go somewhere. Now, usually, there will be something you can click on and you zoom in on it and then you can use an item on it. But sometimes you can just drag and drop from one of these screens that's kind of more general out in the environment. And those are tricky.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that ever happened. Maybe I've done it once or twice. I thought generally you do have to zoom in to use an item, but yeah, when you have to just drag it onto something, that's rough.
It's rare, to be sure.
And also, if that's the case, SomeGirl might be analyzing a little too hard.
Here
So
comes the
generally,
pixel hunt.
you're not going to use the hockey stick on something, or, you know, an object on something that's just like a floor. Like, it's probably going to be on some sort of significant object.
I'm guessing the hockey stick is used to like get something that's up high.
You put it in the barrel.
That's exactly what you have to do with the hockey stick. You have to use it generally. Okay.
And it goes to all four.
And it just pokes in there.
The ultimate hockey stick. Oh, and you get all four symbols. Oh, and then
Why do you actually need to have these though?
What a horrible. Why not just one piece of paper that just told it to you?
Right. Okay. So Bony is actually right here. Oh wait, are they tied now? I think they are. Oh, SomeGirl's faster though. Equals. What?
Luigi.
This? That's the clue for this? No way.
No.
What puzzle is left?
You gotta scratch it off. Of course, it's like a lottery ticket.
Oh my God, Bony is right there with SomeGirl.
We are so close.
It's coming down to who can enter the final puzzles, the final colors into the puzzle. The diary is going to be in there. This is it.
Oh, I think SomeGirl might have it. This is so close, though. Who remembered it better? Probably screenshotted it.
I could never remember this. This would be a screenshot 100%.
Oh.
SomeGirl's got it.
How did she
Gotta
get her
go over
diary
it.
on it?
Where is it? It's this lock up here on the castle. Oh, her movement's too good. Bony has no chance. There it is.
How did she get her
Reason
diary
for
out
Princess
there?
Sarah world record. 12:45 is the time. SomeGirl advancing past the first round. Bony taking SomeGirl down to the wire. Oh, he's missing a dog symbol. Or no, I think he already put one in. I think he's done, and he's looking for nothing right now.
I can't believe how quickly they got the hockey stick.
Oh yeah, that could be 10 minutes, right? Like,
that was dumb.
He's not done with the knives. Hey, SomeGirl.
That was dumb.
Like, okay, this is the question I'm going to ask every single person when they first get in here. How many of these have you done now?
However many I've raced, plus maybe like 3 or 4 more, so 20 maybe.
All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good performance for only 20 of these. I think you got a natural talent for it.
What was your favorite puzzle?
Oh my God! Well, like actual good puzzle or like stupidest puzzle?
Yeah, your favorite puzzle and then your favorite puzzle.
Okay, the stupidest one was putting the stick in the room to poke out all the balls. That was dumb as hell.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm trying to remember like other puzzles in this game. Like everything kind of got subsumed by that.
I know that feeling. There was a set of numbers where the numbers meant nothing, and it was just the colors on the numbers.
I liked that one.
That was tricky.
I threw myself off on that one because I noticed the colors, and I was like, I hadn't seen the other lock where I actually needed that. So then I was like, oh, I'm gonna put them in order based on which one has the like fewest to most colors, and put that in as a password, but it didn't work.
Oh, Bony wasn't as close as we thought. He didn't do the cat labels.
Yeah.
Oh.
You were both on the final color swapping around on the grid puzzle. Like he did the hockey stick, which was the huge sticking point, so to speak. And we were like, oh my God, look at this. And then, yeah, he was late getting into this room.
Wait. When he's saying he got stuck on knives?
Yeah. He's still not done with the knives.
I thought he did the knives.
No, look at this.
I don't think he... Oh.
I forget where you input it. There's just somewhere with some arrows you put it.
Yeah, there's just an arrow thing in the first inside room, like before you go upstairs, on the top right side.
Yeah,
he
seeing
hasn't backed out of
obscure-
this throne room in a while, I think is the thing. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just seeing obscure input puzzles in the like recesses of the rooms can be very difficult.
Yeah, definitely. I thought that's what I was missing with the hockey stick. You probably saw me like frantically searching for like a
We
pixel
did.
somewhere. But no, it's just you just drag the hockey stick into the room. Like, there's no indicator of why you should do that, but
And you poke out all 4 things and then combine them again to be one thing. So why it didn't just give you one thing, I don't know. But
oh, like,
that's
that
game's
puzzle
too jolly
sucks.
for you.
That was so dumb. I was like,
Have you encountered that sort of thing before? Because I was telling Snowdozer, sometimes you don't zoom in on an object and then use an item on it. Sometimes you just kind of use it on one of these like full screen room situations and something happens. And he was like, no way, I've never seen that. I'm like, it can happen. And then
wasn't there one of those in the last one we did? Like, you had to put something just like in the middle of the screen, from what I remember.
I don't know what the last
I don't
one
remember.
was.
They all blend together very quickly.
Oh, you did Princess Underground something? Underground mixtape Princess? I don't
Girl
remember.
Rescue from Underground.
Oh, was it Underground? I bet I didn't even accurately spell it wrong.
Well, it was only spelled wrong in Flashpoint.
Hmm.
Like, when you open the game, it was spelled correctly, but... So, SRL says I've raced 19 of these, which is perhaps somewhat damning of my hobbies.
Well, I was telling Snowdozer I'm up to like 50 played on my own. I don't know if that's better or worse than racing 20. Like, at least there's like a community aspect there. That's probably
yeah.
better, honestly.
No, we had so much fun. Like, when we first
Yeah.
announced the tournament, we raced all the ones with like really funny names. So we did like Find the Pizza, Hungry Getty Survival, Find the Defense Binocular, Grandpa's Love for Music.
Grandpa's love for music is messed up. There's Sweet Soul Escape was probably the worst
That
one
was
we've
bad.
done. So that's the thing. Some of the ones that are older have some like really bad. And when I say bad, I mean like I don't know. It's hard for you to say, well, isn't this bad? Yes, but like bad
Okay.
in more of a it's like literally random what you do kind of way.
Like, I don't want to spoil what happened in Sweet Soul Escape, but I'm gonna spoil it anyway, so cover your ears if you don't want to know. But you literally have to click on a completely unmarked pillar and then drag a fruit on top of it. So you throw the fruit at the pillar and the like splash damage comes in the shape of numbers.
And in order to zoom in the pillar in the first place, it's just like a random click on the screen. It's like not even.
Yeah.
It's far away. Okay, nice. So the scores aren't too different, but I think they get exponentially less different the longer you take.
Correct.
Yeah.
Based on
It's not
the way the
exponential.
formula is set up. I guess it's not exponential. It's
It's not linear.
no. Well, great.
I
great
feel like
race.
I
Let's
feel
see.
like you already answered my other question, which is why.
Cause it's fun. I have a good time.
Yeah, I don't think you need any more of a reason than that.
I think
Congrats on
initially-
your win.
It
Oh,
also
yeah, I
just
guess.
makes me happy that like when we initially found these,
I
we
remember.
could not believe that these existed in the capacity that they do, like in the quantity, and then all like Games Too Jolly is not the only company. And the first one we played
the
was a
best
Games
one.
Too Jolly, and then we started playing others, and they're worse. Like not
Oh, they're
these
so
are
much
the
worse.
best.
I
And
got
so-
baited into playing Games to Rule.
Oh, I'm so
Fucking
sorry.
A 30-minute race with like 100 collectibles and hidden screen transitions. No, thank you.
Yeah, Games Too
I'm,
Rule
I'm a
has,
jolly boy through and
has
through.
2,200 or more.